Hello there everyone, this is GoodGuyPalps, and welcome to Old World. It is year 104. We're catching up to Rome, slowly but surely, trying to get a win here, as well as hitting our ambitions. We're 6 of 10. We should get vaulting soon, giving us the 7th ambition, and then we need 10 Elder Specialists to give us the 8th. Yetpan the Builder, very nice. If we get these cities here, we will also be good. So now that we should be able to move here and anchor. And now we can move here and start fighting. That said, that's not the best. Oh, they're not in range, that's why. So we have to do that next turn. Now if we move the Camel Archer, the problem is they're a little bit in our way, aren't they? Camel Archer I think would take too much damage. So it's anchored, but we still aren't able to leave. Do we have to be near a, like, city to disembark, or near a harbor? That seems odd. And this is anchored, right? Yes. Maybe it has to be within that distance? No, because even then we'd be able to move, at least move to here. Maybe it needs to be anchored for a turn. We'll continue trying that, figuring out how the game works. Okay, so we have to choose production here in this city. Let's take a look at the city. We do have a garrison, so we should be able to get a governor now. Actually, a great governor. Most of them all have callings except for her, which isn't the best, but at least she gives us some civics. We just completed walls. The culture is weak, but it is increasing. We could get a festival to lower this. We are level 2 now. It's going up by 5. The alternative maybe is to get another builder here. Let's see. We have one builder here. Just completed this farm. We have a granary, so we want to build farms around this. Around the granary. We could start putting a specialist in, and the reason for that is that we can eventually get enough elder specialists. That's actually a great idea. All right, we completed the nets here. I mean, that harbor is just great. We want to continue to build lots of mines in this city as well as a quarry, but let's take this mine first. Oh, we need some wood. We'll grab that mine. We also want to keep our eye open to get some more lumber mills. Our income is 13, is pretty low. So, with this builder, this is not quite in our borders. We could do, oh, here's a builder right here. Lumber mill. And they cost iron, which we have plenty of. So we completed, what is this? The ministry, right. And it wants us to build a palace. Can we upgrade the ministry? It costs 140 stone, which we have. Requires improvement ministry and adjacent to the courthouse. So it must not be an upgrade of this. It must be a separate improvement. We lose gold, but we also basically buy... We don't get as much discontent, right? Let's get the palace in. Beautiful. And then we're building this wonder here, right? The Hagia Sophia. That's right. Beautiful. The city is looking awesome. Really excited about it. We need to do something with this worker here. We could theoretically have to build this adjacent to the courthouse as well. And a strong culture, which we don't have. We have developing, so it's not bad. Let's close that. Now we could do more quarries. Tempting. We do need a decent amount of stone, but we are getting, our income for stone has improved significantly. So I think we either want to mine or more trees. And I think the best answer is to come here and build a lumber mill. +5 is not amazing, but it's better than nothing. And only building it in 2 years is pretty great. Alright, that should be all of our workers. There's a lot of workers we needed to move around that turn. Take a look at our... Oh, here's one more. One more. So we just completed the courthouse here. It wants us to build a ministry right next to it, and I think we should. We also want to build a library. The ministry makes the most sense. Funds for the faith. Missionaries from Rome have arrived in the capital to raise funds for the ongoing spread of Judaism in Thevesti. Many in our nation share these beliefs, and it would be wise to pledge more support. What shall we tell them? We have no spare funds. We literally have... Oh, -80 opinion. That's brutal. It's positive, at least, and we have an alliance. We could sell something. Yeah, unfortunately, we spent too much gold. So you just have to be a little unhappy with us. 54 is still okay, and it's going up, so we'll end the year. With a little bit of extra orders, we get vaulting this turn. Alright, so the Gauls are moving around. Our mother has died. We completed the ambition. Now, we could get jurisprudence, insurrection, years to complete 3, plus 24% chance. These must be a... interesting. Guilds, or elites. Store 100 orders between years. That's cool. Guilds, -1 discontent in all year from town. Interesting. -10% rebel units. Does cost a lot of money. Doctrine could be good. Let us get temples. Let's do doctrine because I think it'd be fun to start getting temples. Okay, so we can cross now. We just had to be anchored for a turn. So we can even come here. And land our invasion force. Now, is there a unit that gets a kill? Yes. Because that's what we want to take. And can now this unit get here? Yes. In fact, they can even move further. They can get to here, which is good. We want to land our troops, that's for sure. All of those cost extra, so we won't be able to bring the last spearmen, but we can move our camel archers. This boat just looks cool, by the way. I really like it. Alright, so we can come here and shoot on those guys. Battlefield strain. After the horrors of the recent skirmish, General Balhano, the hero, appears to be suffering from a strange mental affliction. He will not speak, eat, or rise from his bed to confer with his officers. They need to fix that spelling. Our soldiers are beginning to worry about their leader. Send him to a temple for care. Becomes incubated. -2 courage. Okay. He must lead the troops. He becomes miserable. -2 charisma. Ooh, -12 defense. Send him to the temple, and then we'll have to promote and get some generals around here. Next unit is just this scout. We pretty much scouted the whole world, and so I don't see a reason to keep these scouts, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to disband. Saving our orders. Public scrolls. The new library in Leptis Magna stands ready to welcome everyone who wishes to learn. In time, it should become one of the finest places of learning in all Carthage. Okay. Your own reputation as a refined scholar precedes you, and the library will be all the more prestigious if you allow a few works from your own collection to be moved there. What should we make available to the people in Leptis Magna? All right. Works of our playwrights, getting +40 culture. Scrolls that describe the motions of stars and planets belong in the library. That's pretty solid, getting us closer to doctrine. Accounts of past wars and battles. So I think playwrights, and we boost the culture in Leptis Magna. We're now developing. Very, very nice. Having completed the forum. Level 2 here, but it's only increasing by 2. That is nothing. That is so good. So let's go ahead and grab, I think, a treasury. Now, it wants us to build a stronghold. Do we have a governor in this city? Come on. No, but we can get one. We can actually choose this merchant. Or any one of these guys. This one's the best one, though. So now we have a governor in the city. We probably want to build a ministry. What is this? A library. We can't do a... Oh, yeah, we can. We just... oh, we don't have the strong culture. Okay. So we can't do that. We do have 2 workers ready to go, though, which is pretty great. Let's go over here and build these nets, though. And then after that, an Odeon. We don't have one of those in the city yet, so let's go do that. We do want one of those to boost the culture. Beautiful. Next unit. Another worker. So this is the courthouse. Interesting. So now that we can't do a ministry in here unless we build another courthouse, it would seem, because of where we put the courthouse, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Would like to build maybe a market. Replaces. We have the developing culture. Costs 80 wood, though. So you know what? Let's actually come here. Quarry. Let's get more resources. Let's grab the lumber mill. Only 2 years is pretty solid. Like mother, like daughter. Your Majesty may be pleased to learn that Princess Ashtarte takes after her mother, Queen Consort Zanabak the Dane. Opinion of you cautious? Come on, we've been married for years. She's 37, and I'm 37. Of course, Queen Consort compassionate. Okay, beautiful. She becomes foolish. That sucks. Didn't want her to be foolish. Alright, so here comes the Gaul army. It's going to be a pretty brutal invasion here. We're going to have to clear them out quickly. And unfortunately, they're getting supported by these Gauls. And I mean, these guys took a significant hit. So, luckily they took the whole brute. We're going to have to move them back so they can heal. We'll land these spearmen to get the next attacks. Now let's see, where can we... I want to focus and get at least 1 kill. So if we move our camel archer here, I'd like for them to switch places. Oh, you can do that. That's right. They put that in the most recent update. We get the kill here, and then we get this shot off. Beautiful. So these 4 units have moved. This unit is healing. This settler is ready to go. We're going to have to put them to sleep until we are ready to get them over here. And to be honest, now that something's done, I feel like it is probably worth grabbing another spearman just to make sure we win this battle with the Gauls. And I think we're going to do that. And oh, we can't. I don't have a governor in this city? Alright, hold on. We don't have 100 civics. We must have spent them all. When did we do that? Maybe one of those buildings we were building cost civics. Alright, so what to improve? Well, with the low civics, I mean... Let's get the treasury. This is, after all, one of our main trading city. Appealing argument. Recently, preachers of Zoroastrianism have turned up in Lixus. Rather than trying to use fear or offers of unconditional love, they are employing an incredibly reasonable argument which is convincing many citizens to convert. A diplomat. Oh, interesting. They are friendly. Do we let them spread their religion? Now, I kind of want to say no. I'm gonna say yes because it's only to Lixus, and then we're gonna get a state religion, I believe, next. Well, in a few years, I hope. Let's see here. Now we want to continue to get resources. A farm isn't bad because it's boosted by this granary, as well as getting farms all completely surrounded by it. Maybe putting another granary here and getting farms everywhere. However, we also need more stone. Actually, what we really need is trees. We really need to improve our lumber supply. There's not like any trees on this. There's a couple here, so the next time these workers are done, they should go to those trees. With that, let's go build the... Let's see, a hamlet would cost only stone. A farm cost wood. And it boosts the adjacent Odeon. Let's get the hamlet. Here is a worker all done. Where were you going? Oh, we built the harbor. We just completed it, that's right. So we could build the courthouse, which would be solid. And but to build, then we'd have to put the ministry like right here, which is fine. We don't have a garrison yet, so we can't put a governor here. Let's grab the courthouse. Having completed the courthouse here, I think we should put a library, or we could do the cold baths. Did we not build those here? We have not. I kind of want to put them here. Replaces the courthouse. So we can go over here and build... Why can't we build... Must be adjacent to one urban tile. Okay. So now we could do cold baths. Okay. That'll boost things like discontent raising. Now, heir education. Time passes quickly. Princess Ashara is growing up fast and eager to learn. How would you like to educate her? Philosophy, I think, is what we've been doing, and it's worked out really, really well. It's really helped us fly through this, as well as have great builders. Wisdom, charisma, tactics, commerce. I'm tempted to go commerce and switch it up. Is there a way to see kind of what she can do? She's foolish is a little scary. Let's have her study philosophy and continue that tradition, I think, in our little empire here. Now, we've got the lumber mill in place. Very, very nice. We can now get something like the quarry, which is still going to cost a decent amount of lumber. Or we can come here, actually. Oh, another quarry. Plus 13. That is solid. Quarry. Those are really, really good quarries. A mine here. We could also buy this tile and start. If we buy tile, we then next turn can start getting trees. All right, this unit, we can't force. We don't want to. I forgot that was this turn still. The war with the Gauls. This mine will be nice. The Mason, okay, very nice. All right, so this guy took a hit, again, big time. Now, that almost gets us the kill, so we'll take a shot here. And then we'll take that and get that kill. We need to heal up this unit big time. And get him back in the fight. We don't want to retreat, but we will if we have to. Like these guys are very exposed. It'd be nice to hit them. These guys are in their fortification. I think I can protect this spearman if we bring him here. Wait, what? We can't get there. Okay, so maybe we can protect him if we bring him here. He could die, but that is the risk I am willing to make. Not really. If he dies, I'll be freaking pissed. But hopefully he doesn't die. All right, here we will get a lumber mill. Carthage. All right, beautiful. So we now have we have 3 of 10 elder specialists. Very nice. We can now focus here. We are level 4, but it's very stagnant. It's very tempting to grab a festival and get us down to level 3. I wonder if we could actually make it go negative based off some of these improvements. So that's I'm interested. So we're going to try that. With that in mind, let's grab. We only have like level 1 of all of these, which is pretty crazy. Settler isn't bad. Let's grab, I think, the Master Acolyte, getting us toward an Elder. We could also go here, as well as here. Let's get the Shopkeeper, actually. Is this, let's see, what is this? This is the Grocer. This is the Market. We should have a fair right here, so let's do this. Let's get the Shopkeeper. I've got to choose production here. Oh, Apprentice Doctor, cool. Getting us towards that. We could also grab the Apprentice Philosopher. Wow, this is really cool. We need all these improvements in the capital. Don't we have most of them? We have quite a few of these. We have the courthouse. We have the ministry. We could get the scribe. A scribe is the same for both of those. I thought we had a library in here. We must not. And the cold baths, unfortunately, if we had planned ahead, we would have planned to put them here, but that's not possible. But we could put the cold baths here. That might be worth doing. Removing the farm, putting the cold baths there. So maybe we'll do that when we have free up a worker. Let's work on... I kind of just want to see how this goes. Let's do the doctor. Choose production in Nora. We're going to grab that. We have a worker ready to go. Could get a farm. Could build a farm there. It's actually a really, really good farm. Still so low on wood. Let's go get that farm, though. It's pretty solid. Here we have a worker. Could do a quarry here. Plus 8's not bad. But we get a decent amount of stone. We really need to improve the lumber. Hamlet is what's recommended here. Let's get the lumber mill. All right, another worker ready to go. Completed this. Getting the lumber mill here. With the quarry in place, I kind of want to come over here with this worker. We just have so much to build in the capital, including some pretty awesome quarries. I think I want to come build the baths here if we can. Study rivals. During her studies, Ashtart has been building a rivalry with Dido. Hey, that was our founder's name. Writing to you, she complains about that Dido always seems to be one step ahead in her practice of philosophical thought and reasoning. Is now at a loss how to catch up. What will you do? 13. Pay for extra tutoring. Yes, I think that's great, and we get extra wisdom. Armed and incubated. The troubling report concerning Bahamut's hero, he has escaped from the care of the priest and is thought to be armed and dangerous. Oh. Ooh. Starts mission, assassinate him. I'm sure it's nothing. He becomes fugitive. Let's do it because that sounds fun. So we have an alliance here, which is really good. Could we... No, we already have a trade, so we're doing good. Send goods. Cancel all trade. This is a +0. We do have trade going. We have no trade with Greece. Yeah, we're not friendly with Greece. We even had a war with them, though pretty much no fighting. We had our innocent scouts destroyed. Once we eliminate this unit, we of course need to come back here to eliminate these. Hopefully this spearman survives. It does not look promising though. Oh, he lived. Alright. Now we need to finish these guys off. How is our spearman doing back here? Let's heal him again. We get one more heal. Let's see if we can get... Hold on, is this the right spearman? Not quite. So we need to bring them here to retreat. Force march to here. That'll get them to heal. Very nice. Cost some training, but it makes sure we keep that unit alive. These two together get an elimination. This spearman coming in can start assaulting that fortification here, which is like a city, right? A bastion. Yeah, it's going to be a little brutal. But most of their armies have been wiped out now, except for these 3 units. Choose production. Alright, so this... Where is this? This is up here in that island. Okay. What did we just complete? An apprentice poet. Alright, so we're going to want to boost that to a master poet and then a elder poet. The court mourns. Say we grieve the death of Hamilcar the merchant. He served us... How old was he? 55. Okay. So we do have some... cities without governors, right? Is there a way to... I'd like to be able to see all their governors. There's got to be a way to do that without clicking through each city. And I guess you could just come here and click on each city. Got our governor, lacking a governor. Okay. I wasn't actually looking. There we go. Alright, so this one is lacking a governor. Cost 100. Okay, so that's why we were spending so much on governors. Our civics rate is terrible. So we need to improve that. Unexpected connections. Unexpected personal connections have opened up a direct channel in leaders of Greece or Rome. Well, we have an alliance with Rome, so we're definitely going to choose them. Death of a governor. Just say, okay, we already replaced him. And we don't. Yeah, can't just replace him already. All right, so we created the Odeon here. We could do a theater, which previously we were able to just improve this. So... Interesting. With that, though, we have this builder. Let's go grab a lumber mill. And here, oh, it wants a harbor. We also want nets. Let's do the nets. All right, so to build, oh, the Circus Maximus replaces the farm. We just don't have the resources. What about the cold baths replaces the farm? That's fine. We didn't have anything near the capital, so that's great. That said, our food income has come down. We're going to want to build some more farms out here. In fact, a granary Like right here maybe, or here, and then farms all around it could be beneficial. Go ahead and end the year. Alright, so now they're picking on this spearman, as expected. Oh snap, he's almost dead. Alright, so let's bring up this guy and hit these guys as strong as we can. Next turn, this guy's got to go back despite not having full health. The settler we can't send yet. Having completed, what did we complete? We could start doing this, getting scribes. We could also go for specialists. Wants us to get a moat. We're level 3. Plus 5 is actually pretty bad. We could actually boost these, improving our wood. Giving us woodcutters. It's actually not a bad idea. We're gonna have to get a festival here pretty soon though. Let's choose production here in Carthage Nova. We have no fresh water, so we can't do cold baths, unfortunately. Level 3. Getting the moat, it could be good. It would definitely not increase this, but the plus 3 is pretty solid. I think I want to grab the forum. Although, ooh, actually, let's take a look at this, because we have the master here. Could go for the shopkeeper. We could do something like this, getting the miner. Improving our gold, which isn't bad at all, actually. We get an apprentice acolyte. Let's do those. Now with that, I think we want to build, we could do a grocer. This already is a market. If we come here, we can't upgrade. It's so weird. We next to the courthouse, we want to build a ministry. Requires culture. Oh, you know what? We probably need the legendary culture. We're missing wood. We could do another Odeon. Could do yours. Could do the library, which is actually a pretty solid thing to grab here. All right, so we completed the palace. That's what we spend all our Pacifics on, was getting that wonder we're almost done with. The Pantheon yeah, we don't want to replace the palace. That's for sure. We don't have a library. There are some decent places we could put it. Right here is the best. Beautiful. And now we have the cold baths here. I want us to do another hamlet. I think I'd rather do farms and a granary. Alternatively, we could focus on some more resources, including a lumber mill here, or even a quarry. The Via Recta Souk. The place is called potential bonuses, urban improvements. So this is another wonder. Yeah, we need so many more resources to get this stuff. Let's go here. However, the lumber mills plus stone is solid, but we need more lumber, more than anything. Right now, we could buy these. All right, so we just completed the hamlet here, giving us all these tiles. Could do, yeah, farms here would be great because it's right next to that granary. That said, a harbor's not bad. Alternatively, we could do more just general improvements of this city. We don't even have a garrison. Oh yeah, we do. We have a garrison right here, and we have the Odeon. Or Odeon. If I come here, we can't do any of these. We need developing culture for all of them. So for that, let's go get the farm. Worker ready to go. Let's go here and buy the tile, and then we'll put a lumber mill there next turn. Here is a worker who just completed the cold baths. I want a stronghold here, but I'd rather get the library and then a ministry. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab a library. A scout hurriedly bursts into the court and signals that he wishes to speak with you privately. With your permission, he approaches the throne and leans near to you. Your Majesty, Spymaster Maharble was ambushed in the streets of the capital. The scout whispers he is gravely wounded, and the doctors do not expect him to survive the night. He spoke of Zushan the Zealot, and that your life may be at risk even now. Uh-oh. What shall we do? Could lead to future events. Either way, +1 courage. So either we can talk to our spy master and we get some courage, or we gain some legitimacy. Let's take courage. Suddenly an arrow zips from the darkness. Sorry, I'm in my head. You don a nondescript cloak and make your way out of the palace and through the back alleys of the capital, past mangy orphans, pitiful homeless, wounded veterans. Suddenly an arrow zips from the darkness. Your scout goes down with a bloody gurgle, and a few scoundrels leap at you with barred weapons and feral grins upon their faces. What shall we do? I demand you lower your blade at once. Regal has died in office. We were killed. Oh my goodness. Brutal. So now we have 20 years to get this, which every city that's not doing it needs to change in order to get it. So we're gonna get rid of that, start working on this, and hopefully we can get that. And then let's see, we'll get an elder, we get a master, and then an elder, master, an apprentice, a worker. That's all we can do here. And then we're getting the apprentice doctor there. I'm not sure we'll get this ambition. Let's see, we are getting the woodcutter. We're going to cancel that, unfortunately. And we're going to go for this, the poet. Getting those everywhere. The burden of queen. Now, it's too bad she's 15. Her father was assassinated. That is so mean. Students chatter in the hallways as you sit quietly upon your bed at the academy, wiping away tears with the death of King Yetpen the Mason. Fate thrusts you upon the throne. You no longer have time for your studies, as the business of ruling Carthage consumes every spare hour, and the coronation arrives within the week. Steeling yourself to bear the burden of queens, you must learn the art of war to protect my people, lead a righteous life and defend my nation, judge justly and cling to the law. Gains judge, gains zealot. What's this one? Gains tactician. Go even if I really want to stay here. Becomes mourning. We're going to take judge, I think. Like mother, like daughter, your majesty, maybe please learn that princess, it's literally your sister, which means compassionate, and she could become foolish as well. Inspiring, that's better. It's technically better. So can we actually come here and pick? No. I was going to say pick tutors, but no. Go ahead and end the year. What a brutal turn. This guy's going to get hit hard. Ashtart the Mason. Okay, so she's already known as the Mason. That's great. Her legitimacy is going up. We We have Doctrine. We could get an Orders boost. That's actually not... It's kind of tempting, I guess. Now, let's see. We still don't even have a military drill. Machinery could be good. It puts us towards siege equipment. That's not that great for what we're doing. Manor. We have to go down this route, right? Military drill, which you don't have. To get towards Bodkin Arrow, for example. Barding. Martial Code could be good. In general, though, I think Jurisprudence would be good. Hydraulics giving us Watermill. Plus 60% for adjacent mines, quarries, and lumber mills. That's pretty solid. Plus we can build units that require horse, camel, and elephant. Very high science. Autarky, Trade League. Economic reform, military prestige, industrial progress. I think we're going to go here because move us towards oh, +1. Interesting. Let's grab hydraulics, I think. The Hagia Sophia. It is done. The Hagia Sophia will stand as a testament to our people for all time, a symbol of our accomplishments today and for the glories yet to come. With this wonder, my legacy will enter +8 legitimacy. Very good, young queen. She's going to lead for a long time. She's only 16 years old. Queen of our nation. And we are only down by 2 points now. If we can get this, we will be in good shape. That said, to do that, let's see, where did we just completed the shopkeeper, right here. So now we want to grab master shopkeeper. We need many more of these. Yeah, we used it too much. That'll only take 3 years though, so that's actually not bad. We can get that in 19. At least one out of there. Alright, so what did we complete? The apprentice poet. Let's grab the master poet. 8 years is a little brutal. What to do with this builder? Thinking of mine. Okay. Let's grab another lumber mill here. This worker also grab a lumber mill. Recommended a quarry, but where stone's okay, just not the best. What did we complete here? The elder poet. Very nice. We're at 4 of 10. Let's start boosting this. 4 years for the doctor. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel that. Let's grab the scribe. This is, after all, owned by the Didonian family. Having completed the Hagia Sophia, we now have a spare worker here. Ooh, and what to focus on. We do need more stone to get towards something like a wonder. Need a lot more lumber as well. Recommends a garrison, recommends farms. Recommends harbors. I honestly kind of want to just come buy this to improve our lumber income. Alright, so we've used a decent amount of our orders here. Now that is brutal, but we get a kill here. We assault their city. We heal. And we heal. We don't move that settler quite yet. But we do take a shot here, I think. Kind of want to move further away and then take a shot right there. Traitor in the temple. After so long on the run, Bahamut the hero is almost out of your reach. But not quite. Despite managing to avoid your agents at every turn, he made a mistake. He had intercepted messages. An intercepted message tells you that he is planning on fleeing to the Greek court. Once there, he will be beyond your grasp. There is one last chance. Bahamut is planning to meet a Greek guide at Zoroastrian temple near the Greek border. Breaking into the temple to seize him may be your only chance to capture Balhano. Will you rest the divine anger to do so? Joins Greece, and we become pious. We take him alive. This ends now. Dies, minus 80 opinion. What are the religions? Plus 20. Either way, they're going to hate us. If he's imprisoned, what does that mean? Imprisoned trait. Less likely to be in a random event. Cannot marry. Can have children. 100%. Yeah, that's fine. This ends now. He was assassinated. She is the judge and wants vengeance, I think. So let's do it. We got him. They do not like us, but that's fine. I think that's completely fine. All right, so now we need to choose an ambition for her lifetime. And seeing that she's young, she should be able to survive. Control 20 military units. Okay, that's not going to happen. Capture 5 foreign cities. Yikes. Make peace with all tribes and empires. That we can do. Now let's take a look at the empires. No war, war, and war. Okay, so once we conquer this island, we can make peace with the Gauls. We're not at war with the Scythians right now. So let's send out our truce. We can get that ambition right now. It'd be great. 2 of 7. We didn't even make peace. We have peace. We have to declare war. It'd be funny. You have to declare war first. All right, so all these units have moved. This worker has not. Build cold baths. Yeah, we haven't built those here, right? That's actually great. Let's do that. Okay. Next unit, we have a worker who completed the house there. Let's go build a cold baths here. Beautiful. Now that we completed that courthouse, we have 19 turns. How long would it take to make this? 5? Oh yeah, I don't know if that would happen. We can try and go for it. I think that's the thing to do. See if we can get this Elder Specialist ambition. Pretty much everywhere that can is trying to help. Take a look at this island we're trying to conquer. If we conquer this, well, at least like pretty much a quarter of the whole world. King Ulamburish, the builder of Babylonia, is dead. Okay, so they have a new ruler. King Agum. Also, she's the daughter of Half a Dane, which is kind of cool. Not that that really matters, but... Alright, let's use our veterans here. You can heal, by the way. We don't quite take it, but if we shoot, we get the kill. Our troops discover a series of burial mounds outside the conquered Gallic camp. The contents are lavish and richly ornamented. Many in the ranks wish to loot the ancient site, but some worry that such action would bring about dark omens. Okay, they lose 20 opinion, which is I think is fine. Doesn't matter. We don't incur the wrath of the spirits. We gain discipline. We gain a little bit of gold per year, or we gain a bunch of gold now. +1 discipline is nice. She'll get plus 16 per year. I don't want to do the math about what's better, 400 or 16 per year. We're going to do loot everything. Kind of a brutal teenager, isn't she? 17. All right, with that, we can now bring these guys here. Now, which city is best? I think this is going to be the best builder city. There's going to be a lot of improvements and lumber mills, and then we'll use these for probably the traders here and the statesmen there. So let's found the artisans. And with that, let's grab walls. Actually, let's grab a worker. We don't get the free worker on these cities. All right, so what do we complete here? Something good. Let's grab the master doctor. Couple of workers ready to go. We could do a harbor. That does cost a decent amount of lumber. Let's take a look at all of our workers. We have a couple spare ones here in the capital. What did we got the library here, various. Upgrade to an academy, definitely. See, that upgrade works, but sometimes it doesn't, I don't know. Here we'll do the lumber mill. Here we will do a lumber mill. Maybe we'll do a quarry right here. We'll see. I'm tempted to bring this unit here. Just because now we can heal them here, actually, so definitely do that. Let's bring this worker, or this spearman over as well. Finish off these troops, then we'll go clear this out. With that in mind, we need to get some settlers soon for those other cities, but first we need to complete the specialist here. I've completed this one. Is this what we did? Dang. I think this one would have been better, doing the courthouse. I've seen that we only have 18 years left. I think we need to do this next. Get the Master Acolyte. We did improve that, right? Upgrade to a university will be next. Alright, so this builder, what do we want to do? I think a quarry here actually does make some pretty solid. Oh, only 5 per year, kind of sucks. Let's do a harbor. Here, I'm tempted to do another farm. Quick improvements that will boost a lot, because our food is going down. You use a decent amount. Our peace is over. Babylonia is no longer happy with us and has decided to end our peace. How shall we respond? Apologize for failing to please them. Does not grovel. Minus 56. Plus 40 opinion would be nice, especially because right now we're trying to be peaceful. The 2 legitimacy. How do you see the legitimacy of every nation? I don't know. Now we can gain opinion because we don't want to go to war. I think that's what we want to do just because of our ambition. It's kind of too bad. We have peace with 2 of the 7. Well, 1 of the 7 now. Even though we don't have war, how do you make a player peace? Of course, minimum of pleased. Yeah, now I don't think this is going to be easy. I literally thought we didn't have to be at war, so that's brutal. Trying to please them is going to be really hard. We're going to have to start sending them gifts and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a little rough. I don't think we're going to get that ambition. But hopefully we can get this one. All right. Grown up fast and eager to learn. Perfect. Your sister and your heir. Let's do wisdom. Actually, most likely she won't be the heir because we'll eventually get married and have a kid. So let's do commerce. Beautiful. It's getting a little shaky, but we are catching up. We're only down by 1 point. So these ambitions got a little harder. It's going to be tough to get this one. I probably should have picked one of the other ones, though they all were pretty hard. Hopefully we can get into everyone's favor. Probably not going to happen with the Gauls. Maybe we'll eliminate them. All right. I think it's a good place to end this episode, though. We've established a new city, growing our empire. We'll get 2 more cities hopefully by next episode, and hopefully complete this ambition. 18 years left with 6 to go is rough. Oh, speaking of that, we have a chancellor we need to appoint. -1 per city is pretty terrible. Take the young one because she is, well, younger. And we lost our spy master. I forgot about that. She'd actually be great, I think. Maybe not. The unhappiness is... Ooh, let's take this. Beautiful. No leader. The leader is us. All right. Ashtark the Mason, doing great, even as the young 17-year-old. Long ways to go. So, this is a fun episode. We made a lot of progress. Our empire is getting much more solidified. Hopefully we can finish this one in time. It'll give us 11 turns to get the elder there. Let's actually count real fast. We have an elder here. We should get another one here. We should get hopefully one here. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe we get one there. Maybe we get one here, right? So that's 3 for sure. Definitely one here, so 4. Definitely one here, so 5. That'll get us to 9. If we can get this one and one of the other maybes, we'll get to 10. So, all right, everyone, thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next episode.